Aaron Ramsdale, how's life back in the south coast of England for you?
Yeah, life is good. Life is good. Um, we're getting there football-wise. We've had some disappointing results, but we're showing good signs as well. So it's just about trying to bring everything together and getting over the line. But yeah, I'm good. I'm happy. Settled. The boys are a top bunch. So now it's just time for us to take what we're doing in training onto the pitch.
You've played against your former team in Bournemouth. Next up, it's Arsenal.
Yeah, it's part of football. I spent some great years at both clubs. Always give my 100% for both clubs. I made mistakes, I made saves, I celebrated, we won games, we lost games, and I think the fans of both sets of both sets of teams understood that I give my all for the period I was there, and so I think they appreciate it. But I think when it comes down to the boys, once the whistle goes, you kind of forget and you're just going off what happens in front of you, and you take each ball as it comes.
Out of interest, have you already started the banter with your former teammates going into this game?
No, no. I think I haven't spoke to anyone, and they had a big game on Tuesday night, so they were focusing on that. No, I think especially with the international break coming up, or whenever you play a former club, you speak to them after and get sort of the banter out of the way, and you check up on the guys and see how they are and the families and stuff. But yeah, leading up to it, you just kind of get on with training, get on with your tactics, and just play the game.
How do you feel now being number one again?
Uh, I feel good. We've had some tough games and some tough losses, but I feel like I'm adapting well to the style the manager wants to play. Of course, there'll be nervy times or times where you might get it wrong, but I feel like I'm growing into the role and making some good decisions and good passes. Um, yeah, and ultimately, even though we've conceded a couple of goals, I feel like I'm making some saves, but you know, this isn't where my performance levels want to be. I want to be even better and playing as the best level I can week in, week out. So there's always room to improve, but I feel like I've started at a good level.
Which was the best save you made in a career that you would like to show a non-footballing fan in order to convince them to be a goalkeeper or to start taking on football?
Um, I've my free kick save against James Maddison, Arsenal v Leicester, or made one save for Wimbledon against Luton. Made a deflected. It was a deflection. I clawed it out. So one of them two. I think you can go through anyone. Emi Martinez made some great saves last night in the Champions League. So there's always saves going on and around the games. It's just about knowing what they're doing and how difficult it can be to actually appreciate it as well.
Who's the goalkeeper that you looked up to growing up?
UC Askelainen. Yeah. UC was my hero. UC and Gianluigi Buffon, but he was that was more of a pipe dream.
And of course, you're friends with his son.
Yeah. We were in the same team. We were best friends. Still are best friends, but we were teammates for 5 years. So yeah, UC became more of like a mentor rather than a Premier League goalkeeper. So it was lovely.
Russell Martin, what's he like as a manager? Are there any sort of similarities with other young managers you've worked with, i.e., at Bournemouth, at Arsenal, of course?
Yeah, Russell Martin's top. His enthusiasm, the way he wants to play, the way he wants to do things. He's going to stick by it, and he truly believes it's the best way to get performances and points out of the team and players he's got. So I love his enthusiasm and his energy he brings, and the way he tries to coach you. And ultimately, like you said, he's not going to change just because other people are saying he needs to. He really believes in it, so he's going to stick by it.
I've got to ask, how special of a player is Tyler Dibling? I mean, you've seen him up close in training. We've only seen him on the TV on match days, but the things he can do, special.
Yeah, Tyler's really good. Very mature head on very young shoulders. You know, he's taken the Premier League. He's trying to take it by the scruff of the neck and show what he's about, and the way he's playing just shows like he's playing with no pressure and loads of freedom. So I've been really impressed by him. Hopefully he can continue to get better and to learn and become more robust. It's very hard for an 18-year-old to, you know, stay at the level of a Premier League footballer needs. But the more he plays with us, the more he learns, he's gonna get to that level. So yeah, Tyler's been incredible to start with, and hopefully that can carry on.
Is there any play that reminds you of his playing style?
There's a couple. There's a lad in Arsenal's academy from 1 year who are the same age. Them two play England together. Them two are, you know, are really good players for their age. But I think Tyler dribbles a little bit like Jack Wilshere. You know, the way he moves the ball entices defenders to come towards him and can skip round him. So yeah, he's got a bright future if he carries on working how he's doing now.
I'm going to go back to the goalkeeping topic again. I just want you to build your ultimate goalkeeper based on different categories. So first, reflexes.
Reflexes. David De Gea.
1v1s.
Alisson.
Penalties.
Petr Cech.
Distribution.
Edison.
Composure.
Manuel Neuer.